Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1 with the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Árpád Szőci. Great that you can be with us. Today marks the 100th anniversary of the plebiscite in Chopron and 8 nearby villages in northwestern Hungary to decide whether the population there wanted the territory to remain part of Hungary or be ceded to neighboring Austria. The year before, in 1920, Hungary had lost 2/3 of its territory to neighboring states due to the Treaty of Trianon. However, lobbying and uprisings forced a plebiscite, which resulted in the population voting overwhelmingly in favor of the region remaining in Hungary. Especially interesting since the majority of those living there were from Hungary's German-speaking minority. Prime Minister Viktor Orbán drew a parallel to today, where he said that, quote, Hungarians can also dare to say no to Brussels' brave new world. And the Hungarian government will hold another coronavirus vaccination drive after its recent 3-week-long campaign that was considered a big success. Starting this Thursday and continuing till Saturday, you can show up at any of the country's 101 hospital vaccination centers without having to pre-register or make an appointment. And you can choose from 5 vaccines. The working group responsible for coronavirus vaccinations in the country is also planning another drive in January. Parliament has voted to reduce taxes in conjunction with raising the minimum wage in the country that goes into effect in January. The government figures it needs to reduce employer tax contributions by the equivalent of about €2.04 billion so that employers can afford to pay the new higher minimum wage. Also going into effect in January, people under 25 will be exempt from paying income tax, while in February, parents raising children will get a tax rebate for 2021. Hungarian President János Áder honored his country's NATO contingent to Bosnia-Herzegovina at its military camp on the outskirts of Sarajevo. He said that Hungarian peacekeeping forces have performed exemplarily and maintained the country's good reputation. He also pointed out that Hungarian soldiers have been carrying out their duties around the world on a high level, be it for NATO, the United Nations, or the European Union. A tragic traffic accident in Hungary has resulted in the deaths of 7 illegal migrants being smuggled into the country in a truck in Csongrád County. It happened after police at a checkpoint wanted the driver to stop. Instead, he sped past them, lost control of his vehicle, which then slammed into a home and overturned. The driver suffered minor injuries and has been arrested, charged with people smuggling and endangerment, resulting in multiple victims fatally injured. And that's all for now. But don't forget, you can catch Hungary Reports live every night after the Hungarian language news at 11 p.m. Central European Time, as well as in repeats and online. Thanks very much for watching, and viszontlátásra.